of action in the 125s. Let's take a look from above. That's Travis Pastrana on the left and Lamson on the right. Pastrana getting the bead on Lamson. But from the outside, Pro Circuit's Nathan Ramsey gets the whole shot. A great start.
Up slightly, but what an advantage for Ramsey out front right now to be first around the corner and up the big hill.
Fonseca right behind him. Yamaha of Troy, and then it's Pastrana on the Team Suzuki.
These guys are in third and fourth and fifth positions. You can see how covered they are with sand. You can imagine that's what their goggles look like as well, so vision is tough.
Yeah, and you've ever been sandblasted? Boy, I'll tell you, you'll get it here. Travis Pastrana in third, Talon Bolden in fourth.
Wide open through that corner. That used to be a little bit more of a jig jog full of berms and had to think a little bit more. Now these guys just pin it through there.
There's Pastrana moving into second place. Pastrana on Fonseca.
The pass, he's got to make his move and follow him through the pack.
Boy, look at the rebound of the bikes, and Volan, he lands on his feet. But there's a bit of gymnastic artistry there to Volan, that's for sure. Travis Pastrana in second now. Looks like he's got a bead on Ramsey, David.
He does look like he's got the pace. Now he doesn't have anybody behind him bothering him.
Travis Pastrana did have a hand cast on to protect the injured ligaments, but the doctors said from 4 to 6 weeks it should be healed, and at midnight last night it was 4 weeks, and he says, I've had it. I can't hold on to the handlebar. I'm going to take it off. He's a tough kid. Starting
to get rougher now. You can see he's getting into these berms, got big whoops, some braking bumps starting to develop.
And at Southwick, Massachusetts, the 125 first moto, Travis Pastrana is really putting the heat on number 24, Nathan Ramsey. Pastrana to the inside. They go bar to bar. Look at the speed they're generating in this sandy soil. Nathan Ramsey holding on for the time being as they come over the jump.
Of Ramsey everywhere he can to stay close enough so that if there's any kind of a mistake or when he gets to a place on the racetrack where he feels he's faster, he'll be close enough to make a pass.
Gnarly looking section right there. Nathan Ramsey still holds on to the lead. Lamson still in third. Roncana in fourth, and Brock Sellards.
Mid-pack, it's hard to really show your speed. Look at Travis, different line there, just trying to keep Nathan guessing.
Travis Pastrana in second place. You just got the feeling that any time now he's going to take the opportunity to move into the lead. Of course, he won his first professional moto at Mount Morris last week. Would he love his first overall here at Southwick? Pastrana going wide. Now cuts to the inside. Pastrana, nice clean move. Moves into the lead now. He's got the angle on this turn. And Travis Pastrana is our new leader.
That was close coming out of that corner. Ramsey came that time.
Lee McCullum has the pleasure of being Travis Pastrana's wrencher. Let's go down to the pits.
Lee, Travis just made quite a good pass. What's the plan now? The plan is to stay smart, stay on two wheels, and be smooth and just flow around the track. His lap times are good. He's looking good. Just needs to keep flowing around the track.
You worried all about his fitness on a track like Southwick?
No, his fitness is good for every track. There's no problem with that.
Work their way up.
The Suzuki stopwatch to check out the intervals.
Wow, what a lead by Pastrana. This will be 2 moto wins in a row if he can keep it up on 2 wheels. It would have been 3 if that weird spark plug deal hadn't happened in the first moto at Mount Morris.
All ready to make it 2 consecutive moto wins as he goes by his very happy mechanic, Lee McCullum. And the crowd's really getting with it. Tries a little wheelie there. Not easy in the sand soil. The checkered flag, but the heel clicker comes out. Travis Pastrana has taken his 2nd consecutive moto professional overall motocross victory here in America as the board goes sideways, and we're just about set to go for the moto number 2 of the 125s. They're off and running. Davey Pingree right there on the inside gets the whole shot. What a break for Pingree. Fonseca in second. Talon Bolden moves into third, 7-11. And Pastrana is right behind him. Lamson.
Hitch a ride with him. He wants to disappear.
Coming off a 3rd overall at Mount Morris. He was a 3rd place winner here last year with a 5-2. And it doesn't look as if the hard rain we've had has affected the track much as Bolden cuts in front and takes the lead.
Travis still right there. So Fonseca and Travis in the same position as they were in the first moto. Let's go back and take a look at how Talon got 20 feet of racetrack, shorter line, made the pass.
Boland's our leader, but look at Pastrana. Pastrana making the move for second place, gets by Fonseca, and so now it's Travis Pastrana. He's looking to get the broom out for a sweep. Fonseca making the move on Travis Pastrana. Pastrana trying to hold him off, looks over there, sits back, takes the corner. Here comes Fonseca. Bar to bar we go. Fonseca just doesn't want to give in to the 17-year-old. No, he almost went off the track on that berm.
Couldn't quite line up for that inside. Travis had the faster outside line, and it would have put him on the inside into the next corner, so that worked out great. It looks like Travis is missing his goggles right now. Pretty early in the race for that, so that's kind of unfortunate. Long way to go.
Yeah, a second moto. Look at this, 199. Travis Pastrana starting to put the pressure on our leader.
Just throwing it into those berms, Art. Taking a completely different line from Talon, and I think part of that is because he's got to figure out where he can go fast, where he doesn't have to soak up the roost of Talon without goggles.
Outstanding racing by Travis Pastrana right now. He could finish in second and still take the overall.
They are starting to separate themselves slightly from Steve Lamson back there, but Lamson is close. If one of these guys falls down or makes a big mistake, starts to get tired from the battle that looks like it's going to take place.
Looks like he's looking down at his bike, but I think he's just putting his helmet down to get away from the roost.
That's exactly what he's doing. You see these guys lose a visor out there in a race, the middle becomes the smoothest again, and that's what's happened here.
And as we mentioned earlier, Pastrana's trying to catch Boland without goggles in this sandy soil.
And now it's probably hard because you got the sun coming out a little bit. The shadows from these trees affects what you're trying to look at as far as focusing on your line, trying to dodge the roost of Talon. I don't know how he can concentrate right now. He's just riding on full adrenaline right now, thinking he can put two motos together.
Whoa, he's going hard to the outside. Travis Pastrana's working for the lead. They touch back wheels. And Pastrana takes the lead on Talon Boland. Here comes Boland back again.
Those guys risked almost going down, both of them. I think that was just a little bit of an error on both their parts. Travis was coming from the out. They come close together. You can see Boland, he already knows. Travis had a little bit of a wheel on him, so he may not have expected that. But that's possible. Those guys could have both gone down and handed the lead to Steve Lamson. It wouldn't have been for that weird first moto deal with Mount Morris to be 4 moto wins in a row. And coming off a second place, hard charging through the pack to second at Hangtown in the second moto, so he is hot right now.
And pay off big time, especially if he should win this moto and take home the overall, his very first as a professional. His mom, Debbie's a little nervous right now as Pastrana's pursuing Talon Boland, number 711 for the Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Time is running down now for our second moto in the 125s here in Southwick, Massachusetts. And the pursuit for the lead is still underway with Travis Pastrana not that far behind Talon Boland. We're on the white flag lap, the final lap, so time is running out for Travis.
No, he has been chasing this whole time. Look, he cuts off a little bit of racetrack right there, gains some time. Talon came up short there, so he's definitely working on Talon's mind.
And it's a slingshot effect for Travis Pastrana. Bar to bar we go now. This is for the win.
They're both a little bit shy about that jump that time. That's where they already got together once in this race.
Coming down to that speed section right there. It used to be the finish line. Travis Pastrana cutting to the inside now on Talon Boland. And the Suzuki has the lead on the final lap. What a performance by Travis Pastrana. Lee McCullough almost got in the way of Talon Boland that time. Pastrana going all out to hold on to the lead as they go down that dangerous speed hill.
He's only got this corner and the next left-hander, and he's got it made.
Nods his head to the corner worker, looks back, and the checkers for Travis Pastrana. He has swept both motos in the 125. He's got a streak of 3 moto wins in a row. He's got his...
Talking about the last moto, what an exciting race. Yeah, I was giving it my all, you know, and Travis was riding really good. He had some better lines. When he got by me, I followed his lines, and then I knew I had a few better lines. He made a mistake, got in back. Then he picked up on my line, so I think our pace even increased as the moto went on. And I just went a little far outside, and it's a rough track, and he got me. I mean, it was a tough race. We were real close. Just one of those things, but I just keep pegging away, working hard, and it'll come.
Man, Travis, I swear, everything you do, you make it exciting. What in the world was going on with your bike out there?
Well, we were having a great battle, but I lost my rear brake. My goggles fogged up, so I didn't have a rear brake. I didn't have goggles, so it was kind of hard to get behind Talon, who was riding an awesome race. And every time I'm so lucky that it did it here at Southwick, where you can pretty much hold it pinned. But Talon was riding a great race, and wow, that was cool.
Well, I want to be the first to congratulate you. You just won your first overall as a professional racer. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Davey. I'd like to thank everyone at Suzuki. No fear of claim. This is a dream come true, and to do it under, you know, the circumstances, I couldn't ask for anything better.
I noticed in practice this morning you were wearing a RonRonMX.com sticker. Isn't Stefan Roncada the guy you're challenging for the national championship?
Yeah, Stefan's a great racer and a pretty good friend of mine, so he asked me to wear a RonRon.com sticker, and I said, well, sure, I'll put it on the back of my chest protector so you can read the back of it all the way to the finish line.
Well, today we'll see how it turns out. Roncada versus Pastrana at Millville.
The challenge for the championship. Roncada number 26, Tane number 120. They're off and running. Not a very good start for Stefan Roncada. Check out the Yamaha on the inside. Greg Schnell, the privateer, gets the whole shot. That's Pastrana in second place, Buckaloo in third, Fonseca, Sellards, and Ramsey also in the hunt. But number 63, Moto World of El Cajon, an independent private team. Greg Schnell has signed up for 2 more years with them. Right now, the pressure's being applied, though. Travis Pastrana to the outside, looking for opportunity. Pastrana bar to bar. Schnell in second place. Pastrana takes over the lead. And Roncada in a difficult position. This is a great opportunity for 199, David.
Well, he still believes he can win this championship. A lot of people are going to ask a lot of points, but in one moto, you can make up so many points, especially like what you have right here with him out front. Roncada still buried in the pack.
Travis Pastrana, though, pulling a huge lead here on the first moto of the 125s, David. As you can see there, second and third. It's the first moto for the 125s in round 10 from Millville, Minnesota. Our leader, by a long shot, is Travis Pastrana.
Look how fast this guy's charging around this racetrack. Look at that, just laid over, almost dragging the handlebar or the handguard, peg, just going up. That's how you go around that corner fast. He's not just doing it there, he's doing it everywhere around this track.
Tries the Sandy whoops, and Davey Coombs is with his mechanic now. Davey?
Great start, you're back there stuck in the pack. It's hard to really stand out.
And our leader, Travis Pastrana. He takes the white flag. 1 more lap to go for Travis.
Whatever he does today is right. Everything is right. Right there, he should have high-sided over that berm a little bit, but he didn't. Heel clicker, that works out perfect.
The X Games coming up, and he can come back here and take the checkered flag.
This kid is extraordinary.
We'll drop, and our second moto of 125 action will be underway. Who will get the whole shot? Stefan Roncada, not a very good start once again, but the whole shooter is Justin Buckaloo. And it looks like Preston involved in that crash. But Buckaloo is our leader with Pastrana once again in good position in second place. Pastrana credits Buckaloo with being a faster rider than he is.
No question, Buckaloo is a talented rider. I think when you listen to Travis, some of it, what he says is accurate, but I think a lot of it just being polite. He always has good things to say about his competition.
A 6th place finish in Dallas was his highest finish. But he's looking to make his mark now in motocross and hold on to that lead against one of the best rookies that this sport has ever seen.
Now I'd expect to see Pastrana.
We're back at Millville, Minnesota, and the heat is on here for first place. Pastrana starting to apply the pressure to Justin Buckaloo. Pastrana, he wants the sweep here today to take advantage of the poor starts that Stefan Roncada, the points leader, has suffered. There's the move downhill. That hill is so steep. What a move by Travis Pastrana. On a one-dimensional TV screen, you can't tell how steep that hill is, David.
Well, I'll tell you how steep it is. When you come around over the top, hit that, he did.
Not only Pastrana making the fine move, but Nick Way moves into second place. Pastrana, Way, and Buckaloo, the top three right now. Let's go down to the mechanics area. Lee McCullum. Not the progress the 199 is making right now. Out in front, Travis Pastrana. I've never seen Travis Pastrana so Roncada stays in fifth, but Nathan Ramsey's hounding him right now. That means Roncada would lose 9 more points to 199. Oh, he's a popular athlete. You can hear the fans just cheering for him as he heel clicks his way around. This would be his second moto win in a row, and would be his second overall in a row. Earlier this season in the Supercross season. And a little celebration after the checkered flag for Travis Pastrana as he sweeps Millville, his second sweep of the year.
Seen you have all day just getting your chest protector up. What a great ride in that second moto.
Oh, well, thanks a lot. You know, it started out a lot more competitive. Nick Way and I had a good dice going. Justin Buckaloo, who's got to be the fastest rider that I pretty much know on the 125s. He's just, you know, I've raced him. He's always beat me as an amateur. We turned pro. I don't know what changed, but he is flying the first couple laps, and then, you know, my Suzuki just pulled by him, and I couldn't ask for a better day.
Well, I'd say your rival for the title, Stefan Roncada, had problems in the second moto. Again, he only finished 6th. Altogether, you picked up 20 points today.
This is really what I needed. I'm only 15 points down with 2 races to go, so, you know, it's back into a possibility, but I'm still going to have to ride better than I have pretty much all season, so, or like I did today. So I'm really happy, and Stefan Roncada is a great rider. I expect to see him back, and I heard he hurt his knee, so he's not riding 100% today, but it'll definitely be a dice down to the finish.
At the starting gate, gets it started just in time as we await the drop of the gate. Can Travis Pastrana pick up more points than number 26? Can 26 hold on to the points lead? After this moto, only 1 race remains.
This moto to make things easier next week.
He's got to be feeling the pressure right now, though, David. See a one-on-one shootout here pretty soon. Justin Buckaloo is still our leader, but here goes Travis Pastrana. Great speed, and then he's got the off-camber.
Boy, a carbon copy of the first moto. He loves that downhill. Just attacking these guys early in the race. That's how you catch people off guard when they're still trying to figure out the track, what's changed since the last moto, and a lot, by the way. It's a lot rougher. The lines are different, and Travis is attacking it. Everything's working out right. Look at this right here. Wheelies the big bump. Doesn't get as much a wheel hop that time. Gets just by in front of Buckaloo.
While we are away, take a look at this. Travis Pastrana. Boy, he almost bought the farm, but he looks under control all the time.
Tim and Eric Kehoe right now of Yamaha of Troy are going, oh, wait a minute. Let me see the rules. And what Travis did there was no problem. He didn't pick up a position.
Here's our leader, Travis Pastrana. He's having a great time.
Well, things are just going his way. This kid's making it happen. I mean, he's doing a heel clicker over a jump that Casey Johnson just ended his day on.
Are the stars right every 10 years for Suzuki? Travis Pastrana, what's he got up his sleeve here?
He's got the biggest bag of tricks I've ever seen.
The crowd anticipating something. Oh, just land with no hands. Checkered flag and all. Travis Pastrana wins another one. He's closing the gap on Stefan Roncada.
Travis, another moto win. That's 5 in a row. And now you control your own destiny. Steel City, it's winner take all.
Steel City, I said at the beginning of the year I want to be within 6 points. Hoping to be a little further, but I'm 6 points, so it's perfect. I control my destiny.
It seemed like as the race went on, you kind of kept your composure. He was right there, but just little by little, you pulled away. In fact, I'd almost say you broke him halfway through the moto.
Yeah, that was my goal for sure. I tried my hardest. We both came out to great starts, got around the other guys pretty quick, and you know they're not slow, so it was definitely riding as fast as I could go, and I'm sure he was doing the same. But next weekend he still got a 6-point lead, but for a rookie year, I couldn't ask for anything better than this. I just really like to thank Suzuki for supporting me. One more thing, Lee McCullum, he's always really serious on the pit board, always writing like, you know, exactly what I need to do.
I'm looking at it.
This time, he wrote a smiley face. Lee's getting into it. Thank you,
Way to go, Travis. Great ride, man. Great job.
excitement you've brought to us showing these tracks. Yamaha of Troy's Stefan Roncada at the gate. Quite a few riders between him and 199 Travis Pastrana.
I like where Travis is lined up. I would personally be more to the inside than Roncada is. Travis is in good position. He's been great at the gate lately. See if he can do it again.
Moto number 1 is underway from Delmont, Pennsylvania, with the championship on the line. A great start by Pastrana on the inside. Pastrana's also got a buddy going right with him, and it looks like Jessamine, I think. Yes, Jessamine just moving into second place. Craig Albertine just gave up his number 1 plate to Ricky Carmichael of the 250s, cheering his Suzuki teammate on. Pastrana is right where he wants to be. Where's Roncada? Well, Roncada's about, right now, about 10th.
Good thing, I think, for Travis to be able to look back and see his friend and Suzuki teammate.
Brandon Jessamine just coming off a 10th place. He got a whole shot in the first moto of the last race. The 199 now is just trying to peel away from everybody else. He trails Stefan Roncada by a mere 6 points. A win is worth 3 points over second place. Roncada's got his work cut out for him.
Well,
go-between situation.
I've been there before. You got to ride for a title for somebody else, and you really don't know what to do. I mean, if he gets up there and pushes Pastrana, they could pull away from Roncada. So he doesn't really want to do that. And his teammate's coming up from behind. He better be coming up from behind. He knows he's just going to have to let him by later on. So it's really a weird place.
I think almost everyone had the title already awarded to Stefan Roncada when he was up by 41 points. Welcome back to our first 125 moto of the afternoon in the final round of the AMA 125 Championship. Stefan Roncada, number 26, is cutting his way as quick as he can up through the crowd. He's now in 6th place position, as out in front, Travis Pastrana is just cruising.
Look at that. Everything he's doing is right. He doesn't have to worry about pressure from Roncada right behind him. He's able to relax, ride his own race, ride to his potential, which lately has just been ridiculously fast.
Head of American Suzuki, Mel Harris. Looks just a little bit nervous.
Boy, wouldn't he like to get another title?
I just love the way he decides to wheel some of these mounds of dirt.
They're like jumps, you know, and he can wheelie anything. His balance, his height, that really helps, but the way he stands over the bike and grips it with his knees, he can wheelie through just about any section of Whoop. We saw that at Washougal. He wheeled the whole section. Great control out there.
He's won the last 5 consecutive motos, looking at number 6 right now. And Guy Cooper on a Suzuki beat Mike Kudrowski by that single margin. Right now, Roncada makes the move on Tedesco.
Slows down Roncada's progress. He just lets him have the line. Now he'll ride shotgun for him. Clear him all, make the pass.
We go back to our leader now, Travis Pastrana.
He's done everything right today. I haven't seen him make one mistake. He's hit every line. He's making new lines. He gets the white flag. And perfect all the way.
Roger, this one looks like it came right out of the playbook. Your guy got out front. His teammates in second. Going the last moto, it's going to be 1 point.
Yeah, you know, it's not done yet, but everything started out perfect for us. You know, the way it started and all that, and I hope everything stays this way.
Are you giving Travis any signals at all, or are you just taking times?
No, we just let him know his position, and you know, everything is going fine. So I don't want to give him too much information now.
I know you won 5 World Championships, a few Trans Am Championships. What are you going to tell your rider between the moto about winning a championship in the last race?
Just, you know, don't think so much about the championship. Just ride his race like he can ride. You know, he has the ability, and he doesn't mess up. You know, and we have done that bad luck. No mechanicals or anything like that. It should be his.
Just think, this will be your 2nd championship because you already got that X Games championship.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's another story, but it made him happy to do it, and you know, everything turned out fine.
Final lap. Let's do a few tricks. Travis Pastrana. And you know, he's done so well with the freestyle jumping during this period of time that he's been just outstanding competition-wise. It's almost like it was lifting a burden off his mind.
Yeah, it all turned out right. Travis seems to know what he's doing. I think he has everyone's trust now.
As he comes up the hill, the checkers are waving, and this is his 9th moto win of the year. That ties him with Ron Cotta for moto wins. Losing the first moto, takes his goggles off gingerly as he rides slowly for a 3rd place finish.
Came out and did what you had to do in the first moto, and once again, you got some help from Jessamine.
Brandon is an awesome rider. He's finally putting it together at the end of the season, and man, I kept thinking, all right, I got it, and then I look back, and Brandon's right on my rear tire. I'm like, okay, I got to keep going. But I was just really happy. I've been practicing starts, like probably did 10,000 this week, so ended up coming out with the whole shot, and it paid off.
Well, now you're 1 point behind, 35 minutes to go. That's it for the national championship.
One race, it all comes down to this. It's going to be a battle. Hopefully Stefan and I come out 1-2. That's what I'd like to see. It's going to be an awesome race, and he's a great rider, so you know, if he gets out to a better start, it's going to be a tough one.
Ron Cotta, a good start. And Justin Bucklew takes over the lead. Ron Cotta's in 4th.
That could have been disastrous back there. If Pastrana hadn't been heads up right there, he could have hit in the back wheel and gone down, allowing Ron Cotta, who was right behind him, to get by.
To win this moto, number 158, Justin Bucklew.
Travis has got one of Ron Cotta's teammates ahead of him. I bet you Bucklew is going to do all that he can to make things difficult for Pastrana. These guys are longtime amateur rivals.
In your day, would there be a lot of contact?
Yes. A lot of contact, a lot of teammates helping out one another. You have this much pressure. Right now, Travis is a Yamaha choice sandwich. Almost hits the back tire of Bucklew. That could have been disastrous right there.
But he made it look easy. Travis Pastrana is the leader. Now, can Ron Cotta retaliate? Justin Bucklew's right behind him. What's Ron Cotta feeling? He saw this happen right in front of him.
That's got to be pretty demoralizing. And now he's just thinking, okay, well, if my teammate can't help me, we can't help by getting out of the way and letting me have Travis one-on-one.
Pastrana, Bucklew, and Ron Cotta. Trying to get some puddles on the track.
Really trying to water it, keep the dust down. These guys all had a look at it during their warm-up lap. Travis, as soon as he got around Bucklew, he pulled a tearaway, so he has good vision now. He's able to roost these guys away a little bit here, make this easy, and he does. So Ron Cotta moves up. This is what he wanted. He said after the first moto, I just want a good start. That's all I ask. I'll do the rest. Better. Davey talked about that Hollywood script. It just got better.
Let's see what Pastrana does. He'll try and wick it up, that's for sure. Pastrana, Ron Cotta, the battle is on. We'll be right back with more 125 action after this.
A double heel clicker off of a pretty difficult double jump. He looks over just to make sure that Ron Cotta's not gaining while he's out here horsing around.
This looks like it's going to be the second closest 125 final point standings ever. Head of American Suzuki, Mel Harris. I don't think he's feeling good right about now.
About a month ago, they were just going, well, Travis, you know, good job in your rookie year. You know, you won some races. You learned a lot. Next year it'll be a different deal. Well, here they are watching this kid freestyle his way to a title.
For Travis Pastrana, it would be his 7th moto win in a row. His 4th victory in a row overall. The crowd is just going nuts for this kid.
Imagine how proud his parents must be. I wonder if they just ever imagined that he would win this quickly.
An incredible season-ending charge is complete with a checkered flag and the 125 championship. Travis Pastrana has done it. We'll be right back to hear from the new champion. The fans are going crazy. They won't let him off the track. Travis circling the entire track after taking the checkered flag. Necessary right now as we watch him celebrate his tremendous comeback victory. he's having fun?
Oh, he's having a blast. And you know what? The excitement of this kid. Normally, half these people are in their car headed out. They have all stayed because they know that as long as Travis is on that motorcycle, something exciting is going to happen.
While Travis Pastrana celebrates his tremendous 125 championship, let's go to Davey with the runner-up.
Stefan, it was an amazing season, but in the end, you came up 2 points short.
Oh, well, you know, what's going to happen, happen. And it was supposed to happen, happens. And all I can say is that I tried my best today. Too bad I'm only 2 points short. If I didn't crash, I would have had it. But you can redo the world with the if. You can go back in time. So that's okay, you know. That was really fair in the second moto. I was right behind him, and I couldn't keep up the pace this time. He won, he deserves it. So I'm okay with that. I'm not very disappointed because that was a fair way. If I crashed at the start, I would be pretty disappointed. But it's the way it's supposed to be, you know. And I'm happy he won. It's good for him. It's a good rider. And what I can say is that it can be a different story on 250 next year.
Travis, I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to let John Ferris of Chevrolet say it right here.
Well, Travis, on behalf of Chevy Trucks and the AMA and the MPG, congratulations on a great championship. You earned it.
Thank you guys so much. I don't even know what to say right now. To tell you the truth, I came in today optimistic, but I knew Stefan's a great racer, and I didn't think I was going to get it my first year. So there's no words to describe what I'm feeling. American Suzuki, and my Mechanically McCollum and Gary Bailey have been backing me so much the whole year. Even when I was down 41, you know, Stefan had some bad luck. I had some bad luck. So the series, it couldn't have been any better.
We've seen you win. We've seen you win mini cycle championships, 125 amateur championships, 250, even the X Games. Now you're 125 national champion. What's next? Is it 250 Supercross?
I love 250s. I mean, 125 has been great to me this year, but hopefully I'll be moving up to 250s pretty soon. I like the bike more, but, you know, I'll be happy to stay 125s. Those guys are great, and everyone I'm racing against is great now, so it's a great feeling to be here.
Travis, congratulations. The sport's a lot better since you came along.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
He's like a tiger.